어이구, 진짜요.
허영무 선수 32강 진출인데 이영환 선수 2대1로 승리를 거두었습니다.
좋아요.
이런 싸움은 변형태 선수가 원하는 겁니다. 이거는 변형태인데 러커로 보면 얼마나 난리가 있습니까?
최대 변형태 32강 진출입니다.
Welcome back
Hey,
here.
we are here. We have a camera guy behind us. All right. Okay. So we are here with our last match. That was an epic intro. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
We have Jangbi here with Berserker. Both of them actually have played each other twice before this. But here they are. They have fought their way to this position, and only one can continue.
This is pretty much our big match of the day.
Yes.
I mean, you know, really at GOM TV, all of our matches are very exciting and awesome, but these guys are just stars as far as StarCraft goes. Berserker, formerly known as Iris, a very powerful Terran player, very aggressive,
Yes,
always
yes,
attacking,
yes.
always attacking, pushing forward, sometimes too aggressive, actually. And then Jangbi just got second. In the Star League, losing to Bisu. Jangbi's a very, very technical player.
That's right. I was going to go ahead and tell you that story. Like after I was there, and then he's in the Dream T clan, and I was with some of the Dream T guys because I'm friends with them. And so we went back, and after he lost, he was holding his grandma and crying because he was so upset that he had disappointed his family, you know?
Oh.
It was just that sheer disappointment. No, I thought it was so sweet because it took him a while to get to that position, you know, to get to the finals and then to lose. But losing to Bisu, definitely, you know, nothing that he should be embarrassed about.
No shame about that.
No way. Here are his stats. Ranking 8, says Kespa, 129 wins with the 79 losses. In the Pro League, he's played 6 games. He lost 1 out of 6 to Haiva.
Haiva? Was it Haiyan,
no,
maybe?
it's Haiva.
Oh, I'm actually not familiar with him.
Me neither. Versus Terran, he's pretty good right now. He's 8 wins, 2 losses on a 4-game win streak. There are his stats there that we have. Which one is a 9? Which one is that? Hold on. 9 is his agility, his APM, his attacks.
Yeah, he's very high APM player.
Very high
Actually, it's
APM
interesting
player.
because you don't normally see Protoss players with very, very high APM. Protoss is actually the race that requires the least high APM. It goes Protoss requires the least, then Zerger in the middle, and Terran are at the top, actually.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you know, APM isn't everything, but yeah, it's quite impressive that he's actually that fast. Clearly a very quick player.
They're chatting away over there, and I'm missing the conversation. But let's see, Jangbi. But now there is Berserker, otherwise known as Iris. 215 wins, 153 losses. You can see this guy's been around a little bit longer.
Yeah,
his ranking is 26, according to Kespa. Versus Protoss, he's at a 50% for the last 10 games now. Let's see, in the Incred Star League, for the OSL, he lost to Bisu, Protoss, who kicked him out of that. In the MSL, he lost to Cal, otherwise known as Gujilla, who is also
Another
a Protoss
Protoss
player. So maybe, you know, Jangbi is here as a Protoss player to kick him out of the GOM Classic as well.
It's possible. He's been having a hard time against Protoss.
Whoa!
He's got a 10.
Somebody got a 10 in attacking ability.
Yeah,
he
wow.
means this guy loves to go forward
He's
and
very
attack.
aggressive. Yeah, what can you say?
He actually probably heard as he started laughing about it. And but he knows himself. He is a pretty straightforward player.
Yeah, no kidding.
Absolutely.
He's he's a very aggressive player. I've casted so many games where I'm just like, damn, this guy is out of control. He's just a force to be reckoned with. But let's see how he can fare against Jangbi. Now remember, this is a one-on-one map, Destination. Now a lot of Terran players say they feel the least comfortable against Protoss on one-on-one maps. Not that it's imbalanced, but Protoss have more cards up their sleeves on one-on-one maps.
Okay. Well,
So he's going to have to have really good defense early on before he's really going to be able to utilize his offensive abilities.
Okay, so guess where Jangbi's name comes from?
Where?
Okay, me and my stupid little facts. I know there is
it's
a famous Chinese novel that has 3 main characters named Yubi, Guanu, and Jangbi.
Oh.
And Jangbi being the youngest of the 3 and the strongest one, so he probably got that name from that famous Chinese novel. That's the word on the street.
Oh, that
I
makes
think the
sense.
game's starting.
.com is now online.
Oh my god, I don't know if that picked up in my
Yeah,
mic.
I don't think
That's
it did.
seriously like the funniest thing
Okay.
I've heard all day.
Here we are at game 1. We have Iris, otherwise known as Berserker, on the bottom position, and Jangbi up at the top position here.
Everybody's doing the cheers at the start of the game, and somebody just yells StarCraft. Yes.
They're like, Hoyongmu fighting, and then you just hear StarCraft.
StarCraft.
God, I wish you guys could have heard that.
Well, here's Berserker. He is going to have to play really, really well to beat Jangbi. He's kind of seems to be cursed right now. Unable to beat Protoss wherever he goes. Susie's going to be right back. She is going to go do an interview real fast here. And let's see here. Let's see what happens. 2 top-tier players. 2 forces, really, with the races that they play. Really revolutionizing the game. Berserker not doing as well as he once was, though. Some people say he's falling off, but we'll find out. Only Berserker can prove to us what's really going on. Standard scouting timing here. Scouting after the gateway. And Berserker's probably going to scout pretty late here. Now, we didn't see a proxy anything here from Jangbi. Berserker Terran. He's got a lot of fans there. A lot of fans. Most of the people that showed up here today showed up to see these 2 players play. Well, the probe is going to get in here in time. He wants to keep that probe alive, ideally to see if his opponent's going to get a second factory or the command center. Now, one way to check for that, this is really good for you novice players. I'm always trying to remember basic tricks I can teach novice players. When you scout the Terran player, if he has 1 SCV, mining, Vespian gas, it means he's going to get an early command center. If he doesn't, you usually guess he's going to get 2 factories or a factory and a star port. Nice micro here by Jangbi. And here is our cybernetic score. Oh, is he going to get it? Is he going to get it? Oh! That probe is ferocious. Oh, and I enjoy casting it. It's exciting for me when I get to see the signs in English, you know. I can read Hangul, but I don't read it very quickly, so I can't always comprehend what's actually on the signs. All right. Well, let's see here. Berserker currently has 3 SCVs mining Vespian gas. Now, sometimes Terran players will just take those SCVs right off of Vespian gas when you kill the probe and then do the fast expansion, but it looks like he's forced his opponent to at least keep the SCVs mining Vespian gas for long enough that Berserker might be forced to 2 factory. Now, I don't know if 2 factory is very good on this map. It doesn't seem like one of these maps for 2 factories is going to be strong. The Protoss can defend pretty easily. Okay. He's doing a good job of keeping the probe back here. Really, Berserker should have gotten an additional Marine here to take that out earlier. He may do the fast siege mode and expand that way too. We'll find out. Really, though, Jangbi is just doing a fantastic job of keeping this probe alive and alive for a long time. And there is the command center. So he's probably going to get normally get the command center a little bit sooner here, but it looks like Berserker's hoping that he's duped his opponent enough. If the probe gets over there and sees the command center, then it's like he knows exactly what's going on. He's gonna see it. He's gonna see it. I am sorry, Berserker. He is just gonna get that out a little bit too late. Now that means that Jangbi is gonna get pretty much complete control of the game for the next few minutes. Now this is no shock here. He's gonna be aggressive here early on. The Terran did not get a lot of Marines, so he can get right up that ramp. He's gonna take the Marine out. Peace out, Marine. Now, if he gets Goon Speed, he can just snipe the tank. He does have Goon Speed. It's just not finished. Now, this really forces the Terran to repair a lot more than they would ideally want to do. So he's spending a lot more minerals just repairing stuff. Robotics facility and a Citadel of a Dune. Now, that means that we're going to see a Dark Templar drop. We all see it, but Panda Bear guy's already down there on the map. What's he doing down there? That unit is so weird. He's always at interesting places at interesting times. Maybe I just don't notice the other units as much, but really. Well, you can see that Jangbi just really wants to focus on getting this expansion up for his opponent as late as possible, because by getting so much attention here at the front, it really kind of scares the Terran sometimes into getting additional turrets elsewhere. Uh-oh. Goodbye. He's going to snipe this one tank here. This is to probably make it look like he's actually going to do something really aggressive to the front here. Oh, my God. Could those Dragoons have missed any more? Seriously. Somebody give those guys a pair of glasses or contacts. They missed way too much. Okay. Well, that actually sucks for Jangbi, because that means he's going to be a little bit weaker to a counterattack here by these two wussy Dragoons. Okay, well, from here, we're going to see the Templar drop occur pretty soon. Now, so far, it looks like Berserker does not really have a whole lot in his main to defend. He just has one turret at each place, which is usually what Terrans get to defend from a Dark Templar drop. So clearly he doesn't think that Reavers are going to be on the way. But you got to be careful, because you can lose a turret very quickly to Dark Templars. Dark Templars deal 40 damage, and they're usually dropped into your base in pairs. So if you have two Dark Templars coming in there, they can just kill the turret so quickly that you might not even have any time to defend it. And from there, it's just a really nightmarish situation for the Terran. There's the Dark Templar now. He's going to move out. Uh-oh. Too bad for that probe. Now, he does not want to have this shuttle fly over the Vultures. I think they're going to fly over the Vultures. They're going to fly over the Vultures. They flew over the Vultures. Terran should be aware. Yeah, Terran sees it now. Terran has to see it now. This means his Berserker's going to get a few extra seconds to get up some defense, unless, I guess, he's comfortable with just that one turret. That's certainly not enough, in my opinion, though. Here he goes now. Yeah, he's going to go directly for any tanks that he could possibly get. He corners that one. Man, 4 hits from a Dark Templar kill a tank. It's just incredible. I think that's one of the things that makes StarCraft so exciting, is things happen so fast, units die so quickly, that a lot of these newer RTS games, they have these really newbie features, like units just taking forever to die and the gameplay going so slow. Okay, well, in this situation, what can the Protoss force the Terran to do? Well, the Protoss wants, first of all, to force the Terran to scan a whole lot. Waste as many scans as possible. Nice, there's a pylon wall set up here. The probe is pretty vulnerable, though. He can at least kill the probe. Yeah, but the Terran, the Protoss wants to have the Terran with almost no scans at all, so it's impossible to push. Look out! Oh. Uh-oh. Look out behind you, Dark Templar. When the Terran scans, there's actually like 1 second where you see the little sparkle, and then the Terran gets vision. So if you're good enough, you can drop, you get scanned, you pick them up right away, and then the Terran wastes the scan, and that's what you can see Jangbi trying to do here. He's got to be careful here. Berserker's playing very cautiously right now, and I think he's doing a good job of it. Okay. The Nexus is on the way a little bit later than Jamie. The Panda Bear is inside his base? How the hell did he get there? The unit never fails to amaze me. Look out! Oh! See, that's what I'm talking about. He didn't pick it up in time. Okay, well, the Terran is now edging out here. Okay. As time passes, Berserker is becoming increasingly more aggressive. He's edging out a little bit more now. The Observer dies just in time to be weirded out by the fact that the Panda Bear guys somehow managed to get inside Berserker's base in the first 10 minutes of the game. Okay, well, it looks like Terran's actually being very aggressive here. I didn't even notice it at first. He's edging forward very quickly here. He takes out several tanks, but losing Dragoons in the process. This is an unusually early push here from the Terran we would not normally expect to see. He does have a shuttle. I don't know if he has Zealots or Dark Templars in it, but he needs to start dropping pretty quickly here. And, yeah. There you have it. He's getting very close here. He's setting up a lot of turrets here for a hard push. That actually could be pretty tough for Jangbi if he's not careful. Zealot Bomb! Nice. Takes out at least one tank. He's got to have to get out of there pretty quickly with a shuttle. Quick. He gets out there just in time. Now, if Terran gets over to this small bridge and gets in here, Jangbi could be dead. Here's the Arbiter now. So the Arbiter's out, and that's one of the reasons why you see so many people tech straight to the Arbiter after the DTs. Not just because you have a Templar archive, so it's kind of convenient, but also if you force the Terran to scan a whole lot, with the Dark Templars early on, they don't have as much scans to fight off your Arbiter later on, and that's one of the reasons why hard pushes are quite good against players who go Arbiters, is you can get a lot of turrets out there. You don't have to rely so much on the scans. Welcome back, Susie. WB.
Glad to be back.
It's good to have you back. Oh, no! We've got a huge attack coming up here. Jangbi's going to try to overrun his opponent. No, it's not going to happen. You can't get away with something like that against the Berserker.
Man, that was a great time to come back to.
Okay. Well, all of a sudden, Jangbi has a lot less units. I think Berserker is going to get this expansion unless Jangbi can come up with a miracle. He needs, like, the perfect stasis right now. And I don't see it happening just yet. There's about 6 tanks over there. He's edging forward. Okay, there's the stasis. Is it good? Yeah, it's all right.
Could have been better.
Could have been better, yeah. He is managing to take out a few tanks here, though. Oh, no, not the Arbiter! Anything but the Arbiter, really. Well, when those units unstasis, it's going to be bad news for Jangbi. Meanwhile, Berserker's continuing to reinforce his army quite well. Okay, he's getting some of these mines into the tanks. These two Dragoons are real veterans in this battle. They've been alive the entire time.
They deserve an award.
They need a purple heart.
Purple heart.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure Jangbi hasn't had much time to practice for this either, especially with the MSL and everything, you know?
Yeah, that's true. However, this was one of the maps that he had to be good at for the Star League. So he should, actually both these guys should be pretty familiar with Destination by now. Nice. Cleaning out these mines on the map. He may need to counterattack here. I don't know if he can save this expansion at all. You can see, though, it's actually working. It did force Berserker to pull back. He faked the counterattack. Berserker is now retracting. Known, of course, for being overly aggressive. Berserker doesn't want to maintain that reputation. He backs up now, and Jangbi may barely be able to save this expansion, but the pylon wall is opened up here. Gosh, I don't know if Jangbi can do this. The Terran is just being very cautious here, just tiptoeing into his opponent's base. And as you can see now, the probes are going to be picked off here. All right, well, he runs over all these... well, I just said one vulture. But again, Jangbi's lost his expansion. Terran's taking his third expansion, or I should say second expansion, pretty late here. And I think that part of the reason for that is just that, you know, he was pushing so hard. And I think the push was pretty effective, too. So there you go.
All right. I mean, looking on the map here, it looks like...
Recall. Oh, nice recall. That's exactly what Jangbi needed to do there.
That was pretty sexy.
It was pretty ballin', man. Well, now it looks as though Jangbi, if he can deal enough damage here, could come up with something. Now he's going to expand him here at the far right. Terran continues to push forward, though, right towards the main. I don't know about this angle, however, that he's coming at. He needs a good stasis. He needs a good stasis.
Oh, no.
Where's the stasis? Show me the stasis. He must not have enough energy. That's the only explanation. You can see that while Jangbi's flanking is good, there's just so many units here from the Terran. I take it all back. Damn! He actually did it. He actually held up that attack. Now he can clear up the mines and all the buildings here in the northern middle. And from there, he might be able to have a huge comeback, which would just be incredible. This is Jangbi, the guy who got second at the MSL, really showing us why he got that far.
He's really made huge strides from last year. I remember, you know, he was just kind of like a mediocre player.
Yeah, he was just one of those players who was kind of there.
Yeah,
you know?
and then all of a sudden he just kind of bursted on the scene, so...
All right, well, Jangbi's not actually going to try to clean up that Terran presence in the north. Instead, he's going to try to make sure that Terran doesn't expand at all. However, Terran took the mineral natural, which is probably the safest place you could possibly expand to, rather than taking the bottom right or the bottom left, the one that people normally take at the bottom left. All right, let's see here. This is a very, very peculiar situation that Jangbi is in right now. The Terran should be able to win. However, he did lose most of his army in that main push there. Okay. Another Nexus here for Jangbi. I can't believe Jangbi's made it this far, and not only that, Jangbi hasn't lost yet. He's still definitely in this game, and Berserker is definitely aware of that as well. Nice hold position there with the Zealots. Look out! Ooh. What are you Dragoons doing?
Oh.
Okay. I think we're going to see another recall here. Yeah, we are. Nice.
Oh.
Nice recall there. He can go for the armor. He can take out the depots. Taking out the depots is going to really hurt the Terran supply. If the Terran gets lower on supply, then it gives the Protoss a chance to catch up. He's going to get the armory as well. So no more upgrades. Terran's desperately trying to get up there to save whatever's left of his main. He takes out these SCVs as well as these turrets over here. You can see Berserker is kind of stunned a bit. He's really unable to catch up as much. However, Berserker's still in this game. He did a lot of damage to Jangbi earlier on.
Oh, there goes the Arbiter.
Okay. There's another command center. Oh, man, this is just a wild game here. Jangbi is so strong. Jangbi is really one of these guys who's capable of coming back in a position like this, and he's really one of the only Protosses in the world that can do this. Any other Protoss player would have been dead right now after losing that first expansion. Jangbi's still around. He's not going anywhere. However, take a look at that. Oh damn,
wow.
that's a lot of tanks.
Army.
That's a lot of tanks. He's going to need a good stasis. We're going to have another recall, though. Another recall. Here it is. Recall. There it is. Now, Terran, I think, is just going to sack his main for the time being and just try to take out this expansion. Now, what Protoss needs to do is take out the scanners so that his army with an Arbiter can hold off this attack here. I don't know if it's going to work, though.
No, the number of units that he has in that base, I don't think he's going to be able to.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's going to work. He's not going to go for the scanner, however. That's a bit strange. Again, he's taking out a lot over here. Are we going to see a stasis? Nice stasis. Probably the best possible stasis he could have had there. It's not enough, however.
He's going to lose that Arbiter, though. He needs to move that thing out of the way.
Yeah, he's going to lose his army, too. He's going to lose this game, it looks like. He should have saved that army and the Arbiter energy for holding off this attack. All he had to do was get off 2 good stasises, and he could have ran that over. Not to mention, Terran doesn't even have science vessels out right now, so there's really not a whole lot he can do against the Arbiters.
Oh, that's right. I didn't even notice that.
We might see another stasis here. He's got to get rid of this army. Looks like he will. Nice, but he's losing probes like crazy. Uh-oh. These trusty probes are here to defend. Okay. Now, Protoss can counterattack over here at the bottom left. He might be able to come up with something here. But right now,
looks like he's just getting pushed more and more up into his base, and doesn't look very good.
Jangbi is up against the ropes right now. Okay. All right, it looks like the Protoss is going to back off again. This is the moment where he needs to counterattack, but there's a minefield over here.
Oh, be careful, guys. Oh, they weren't careful.
They were not careful. Jangbi should have really gotten observer speed. Observer speed is never a bad upgrade in Protoss versus Terran. All right, now maybe he can go for a command center snipe. That's what he's going to do right now. He's going to try to take out that command center. Actually, he's just going to take on this army face on, I guess.
Doesn't really have much of a choice, however.
Berserker just has so much. I'm surprised Berserker hasn't killed him already. I mean, look at the map. Jangbi has like 1 mineral-only expansion. Berserker has 2 expansions and is doing quite well. Well, it looks like we're going to see another attack up here. I don't know if it's going to be very effective, though. God, he has a lot of tanks. This game's pretty straightforward. He could get the command center here. That would do something. He needs to get the command center. Get the command center. Get it. And
it's done.
Gets it.
There we go.
But, never mind. It doesn't matter. Vulture's taking out probes. Dragoons taking out themselves. I don't know why he even attacked that. GG indeed. Well played by Berserker. Hey, he cannot. Well, let me put it like this: he's capable of taking out top Protosses still.
Absolutely. You know what? Yeah. Just a bit ago, I asked Stork who he thinks the best Protoss is, besides himself, obviously. And he named Jangbi. He was like, Jangbi is definitely one of them that he thinks is absolutely amazingly good.
Yeah, he's amazingly good.
So, I mean, yesterday may have just been a detriment. He hasn't had the chance to practice against Terran. I'm sure he was practicing more so against Protoss.
Yeah, I think so.
There he is, utilizing that little hand warmer.
There he is, getting his hands warm. You gotta have
warm hands.
Warm hands in StarCraft.
Did nobody get him a hand warmer thingy?
Well, somebody get this man a hand warmer, please.
Oh my gosh. Fans always do. I don't know. What's wrong with this fan?